Hello, it's Darren from Investor Income. Welcome to the channel. Just looking at US dollar, Canadian dollar on the 1 minute time frame as usual. Just looking at Friday's trades here. I posted out to the group today. This was a very interesting one. Been trading in a range, overbought levels, and we're waiting for a breakout either way. And you can see where I'd entered my trades based on this oscillator. This is a new addition, this green and red line to the system. We trade deviation. So what we're doing here is we're trading small little pullbacks with the trend on this oscillator, and we're also trading the deviation as normal. So you can see the trades. Also took one up there, and this one here for Friday. So this one was taken as risky. It's overbought, so I wasn't going to take much on this. This was a Nadex trade, and again I took another Nadex trade there. The oscillator came down, but these lines hadn't crossed, so I entered another position. And I took these up as soon as it broke that level. I just held them and then closed them out, almost full profit. These were both out the money, just out the money trades, so that was good. And these two here were just because it was gone stupidly overbought on the oscillator. Big divergence between the green and the blue line, so the green and the red line, color blind, green and the red line, and took those trades back down for 2 wins on that one as well. So it's a very nice day on Friday. That could have, this was very kind of could have gone either way. Those trades could have gone either way. So we had to monitor those closely. When it stepped down like this, I was closely watching the oscillator, and that will tell us whether we can enter. And also we've got the support of our moving average, which, as you see, acts as a lovely support, and it bounces off it the whole time. So as soon as I saw that, I was happy to enter the trade, and off we went. So that was very nice. And these two were, well, fairly self-explanatory. It's overbought anyway, and it'd gone far too far up. So it was very nice on USD CAD. USD JPY, same story. Chronically oversold again. Big deviation between the red and the green line. Bottomed out on the oscillator. That's lovely. I actually entered a bit early on that one. But you can see that was a comfortable winner. And that one at the end there, that was just a Forex trade I took at the end, just for a little scalp. It was Friday afternoon, just going nowhere. You can see the this addition that we've put on is the green and the red line. It just tells us, it's an oscillator, so it tells us when we're overbought. And the faster oscillator comes down, and it shows that gap between the two, which shows the price is moving downwards. So you can see you can stay in those trades to get very oversold and come out of them. And you've got the option of doing the opposite on the other side. So you can see here it gives us an indication when we can get back in the market. This would be our actual entry down here, which was perfect. That was absolutely amazing, and nice deviation away from each other, miles away from our average. And strange enough, it comes straight back to our average. That's the way we trade. But in this instance, you can hold it for that more profit and take even more out of it, and then enter the opposite way like we do normally. You can see here we had an entry here. We have got deviations, not great. It's going to be breaking that level, but we can enter those trades in any case, and then re-enter when we need to. And then the indicator confirms it, and it comes back down, all the way back down the other side. And there we go. So that was lovely little trades, and you'll see here actually picks the top with the cross of the green and the red. Like, yeah, that is amazing. So that was a trade I took also, and it went right down to the bottom, and I came out because that was, yeah, that's just madness. So this offers us a lot, this indicators. This gives us a lot better view of the market now as well, and gives us a chance to stay in trades and also take trend trades. But we always trade our deviation in any case, and we're just adding trades to that. So our profitability has just gone up. I trade for a living every day, so this is the system I use, and I've just basically enhanced it. Just going to another pair. So Friday again, I put out to the group again that this was oversold. Euro Japanese yen was oversold. I put it out around here, I think, in the morning. It was oversold. It carried on selling off, entered position, and sold off again, which I thought was fantastic. Got lovely deviation away. We're very oversold, and then it crossed. And as soon as I got this action here, I knew we were going to be in a nice profit. So That was fantastic, and it moved hard up, so it went straight back to a line. And yeah, we came out for nice profit on those trades. And I didn't take this one at the end because it's the end of the day, but really with that kind of deviation there between the lines, I could have taken a quick scalp on that one again. I didn't bother. It's been a fantastic day anyway, and the last few weeks in general have been pretty fantastic. See here, it's not perfect, these green and red lines. You see we've got a slow grinding downtrend here, but you can see we could take these trades here. The oscillator goes overbought. Nothing much happens, and you can re-enter if you wanted to, or come out with a little bit of profit. I'll take that one again. When we get this kind of movement sideways, obviously it's late in the evening, so that's why it's doing this movement. But so we can re-enter those trades and then come out for a break even and a win on that one. Same as we normally do, same thing. And then you see the divergence again between the two. It's not a great trade, that one, because it's got some deviation between the lines. We're not that far away from the moving average, but it's been a flat market for Euro Japanese yen for a while, so you could take that. This was the nice bit of movement because it's been fairly dead, Euro Japanese yen. So you can see a spike down like this. The oscillator here is saying we should be looking for sell positions, but we've got deviation there between the line. So that would be a trade if we wanted to take that trade, but it's not quite as strong as you would like it to be. You're better off taking this kind of trade where it's going flat and is converging and go straight back up to the average again. You can see it's like the average is absolutely brilliant on this. It's like a magnet. And this also helps us in heavily trending conditions now. So Aussie Japanese yen, you can see here we've got quite a confused market. We've got kind of a downtrend, but it's got its wild spikes everywhere, and it's basically just grinding lower again. But we would be entering positions in any case when we've got deviation like this. So we'd enter positions down here. This also tells us that it's heavily oversold, the two oscillators. We're not just trading the green and the red. When it's heavily oversold on both of them, it's a strong indication you can get at least some movement backwards. And then we look at the oscillator here. We've got an oversold condition, massively oversold, even an entry there as well. Entry there, we trade them both up. Nadex or Forex, they're all winners. And we can also trade little scalps now as well on the way up. So little pullbacks we can take back to the average. Makes this system extremely strong, and here you can see the pullback as well. We are oversold and the price has moved up, spiked up, but we're going to enter a quick trade there for a move downwards as well. This could go back to the line and we'll just re-enter and that would come down again. You can see here when we've got a completely flat market and you get a spike down like this. It's been going nowhere, nothing much is happening. We've got a large deviation, so we could take that one back to the average again. Here we've got just a pretty much flat price movement. It's going just sideways here, and we get spikes up and we can take those down. We've got the green below the red. This is overbought, so we can take a quick trade down and get some nice spikes on this. And when you get this situation again, you can see price has gone up. We get the cross and we enter positions there. Absolutely nails the top, straight back down to the average. It's just over and over again. We're trading exactly the same system. We've just enhanced it so you can trade these pullbacks now and get trades that we normally wouldn't take. So on my system, we wouldn't normally take these kind of trades, but now we can take these pullbacks, trade them up to the peak of the oscillator, or hold them a little bit longer until we get that convergence. And when we get a flat market movement like that, we're going to move. We just close that one out for profit. Lovely. And then we've got the opportunity to re-enter trades if we want to, even before that crosses, and then enter again. We just trade those movements, and lovely. And some of the Forex ones we can just hold when we get a cross like that up there. We can just hold that back to the average now. Get a beautiful profit on Forex. And Nadex, you're going to be winning all those in any case. We still take re-entries, there's no problem with that. And you can see the cross again at the bottom here, absolutely nails the bottom. And we take that little look at that, absolutely nails it back. And you can then hold that a bit longer. Obviously, any Nadex contract will win there. And here we can take the pullbacks down. Just goes over and over. Anyway, I hope you like the enhancements to the system. I'm absolutely over the moon. It pretty much makes this, I'm not going to say foolproof, but it gives us the best chance of trading all market conditions now, because we can trade the trend and we can also trade, as we always have done, the deviation and reversals and swing trades. It's absolutely killer. You're going to absolutely love it, I'm telling you. So if you want to join the group, please email me, investyourincome@gmail.com. Thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you soon.